Hello everyone, today we're going to go through Funbox 2. It's a vulnerable box on VulnHub, and I'll just go through the processes and procedures that I personally go through when I'm hacking any box. Okay, so first of all, do a bit of host discovery. So set up an ARP scan. I usually use an ARP scan because I think it's better than ICMP scan. So I had an issue today just on my local network. I couldn't find a box. It turns out I had it set to a public network, so I think the network was dropping ICMP packets or discovery to machines. So I used an ARP scan, and that's how I got around that. So ARP scan, in my opinion, is more reliable than an ICMP scan. That's just preference, what I think. So sudo. So if we look at what network we're on first. Get rid of this, don't need it anymore. So sudo if config. Yep. So we're on a 10.2 network, 10.0.2 network. So sudo rp dash scan. Get rid of this. Scan. And then .0.2 1.5 dash 0. 24, and then interface, I think it was Ethernet 0 dash into ETH 0, and that will give us, I think it's, yeah, this is the host. So first of all, these boxes generally have some kind of web page accessible. So go down to, this won't always work, but yeah, this on this occasion it does. We'll do an nmap scan in a minute, but I always just like to quickly tap that in and see what I can see. Okay, looks like it's running an Apache 2 web server. It's interesting, so make a note of that. So if we, what is going on here? So we pause on split. Maybe touch notes. I'll make a directory actually. Make a directory for VulnHub. VulnHub. cd vuln. Make a directory for funbox 2. Then same direction to funbox. And then we go touch notes. Come on. Notes. Now we're in notes, we'll now know notes. Just put so Apache 2 web server. Okay. So probably set off derb whilst I'm going to be running my nmap. So derb HTTP, and then the IP 10.0.2.9. The basic word list probably be fine. Yeah, it was quick. So I'll put a bigger one in there. Looks like there's not a lot running on this server. It's probably just the standard yes this works page. I think I'm already on that, but just double check. Just TML. Yep. What's txt? Yep. Yeah, I think server status is reserved for admin. Server dash status. Okay, got Apache. Add that to our notes. Apache 2 web server running /2.4.29 running on Ubuntu. Okay, just do a little bit. So from what I can tell, there's not a lot running. There's not a lot going on with this web server. Just a default landing page for the Apache 2 web server. So now it's time to run nmap. So go sudo nmap, and then I go -sv. That's service versions, and -a. -a is supposed to run service versions from what I tell from the nmap help, but I find it better if you put the SV in there. I get better results personally. I don't know about anyone else. See, like enable OS, version detection, script scanning, traceroute, blah blah. But I find if I don't put the SV in, I don't get the same output. So what you can do as well, if you're really doing like a full pen test, you can increase the intensity of the SV scan, SV probe, should I say? So version intensity level 0 to 9. In this instance, it isn't required, but you can do that. I have used it before for various other things. So nmap service, service versions, OS detection, and service versions, and everything else. And then I like to do a script. I'd add the volume script to my scan just to pick up any low-hanging fruit. --s script equals *87 volume. We're basically saying anything with these characters in, any word with these characters in, add it to the nmap scan. This is the NSE scripts, by the way. What else we got? So I'll do all ports, and I want to do the IP of 0.0.2.9. I need to output. I want output all as well. Output A to when I put all home Carly Von fun box, and then we'll call it fun box 2 underscore mmap. So OA outputs the file as an XML mmap file, XML file, and a graphical mmap file. So do 3 different formats. Let me just go through this again. So mmap service detection, OS and service detection, script, include all scripts that contain this parameter, scan for all ports, and this IP. I always forget something when I run these scans. So I'll leave that running. Should have done it at the beginning actually. Well, I'll pause the video, and then when this is done, I'll bring it back up. Okay, it's all done. So one thing I did actually forget to do, which is typical, is if you put a -v, then they get a verbose output, and it helps us track what mmap's doing. So that's what I mean by -v. Add -v to that, and it helps track what mmap is doing. So change directory to vuln. I should do that below actually. So cd, already in there, aren't I? ls. So there we go. Go for mmap file, and XML. So you can do that if you want to. Unboxed. Oh, yeah, mmap. There you go. No, I don't want to look at those. It looks a bit untidy. So what I like to do is xlst proc, xsl proc. There you go. And then Funbox. This converts the mmap XML into a HTML, so we can open it with Firefox from any location. What you can do, if you don't want to do it that way, you can put it in the mmap user shares, and then open them with all the files that was outputted. So if you just put, where are they? So if you used to copy all of these files into the mmap user share, and then open it from Firefox within that folder, it opens up in Firefox a nice little report. But I don't know, but you can't do it in a different folder. I don't know why. But if you just convert it to a HTML document using xsltproc, then you can just do it anywhere. So that's what I like to do that way. HTML, Funbox HTML, underscore mmap, done. And you can go Firefox box HTML. You get a nice little report then, nice and easy to read. So we won't be needing that anymore. So here we go. It's got a FTP is open, something worth looking at. Try and brute force this if you want to, but I doubt it'll work. Okay, got the open SSH version there. I can add that to our notes. I think that's pretty recent though, to be fair. Got all these CVs to go through, have a look at. Just should FTP fail, and then if not, we could search for vulnerabilities against the Apache web server. I don't know how recent that is. I'll have a look at that. Then all these CVs to run through and have a look at. So obviously you start at the most vulnerable ones here. And what else? No, that is all. So 21. Yeah. So first of all, let's have a look at this. So you can get some kind of anonymous login to the box file server, should I say? 10. Oh dear. .0.2.9. Okay, that's interesting. We have accessible zip files. Yep, we can download them. Okay, so we can do any traversal. No, can't do that. Can't go back any further. Okay, so I downloaded all of these files into a file over here. So clear, there we go. Then wget recursively ftp was /10.0.2. No, come on, 0.2.9. Okay, and then we clear, then we ls, always ls. Yep, got a folder here, so cv10 dot, come on, there we go, and ls, oh I don't know, ls, yep, yep, then we have all of our folders over here. So now, let's try and unzip Anna, should we? Unzip Anna. Okay, requires password. Okay, try Anna. Anna. Nope. Okay, let's try unzip all of them. Unzip. See what happens. Okay. Not working. They're all file protected, I imagine. So let's try each one. Double check. Arial. Arial. No, C2. God's sake. Unzip. Arial. Zip. Dot. Yeah, I imagine they'll all be password protected. So, welcome message, what's that? Welcome archive that's user local time is that the experimental FP. If you have any user problems, please report them to email root. Okay, root's got email. Across it. So, cat. Oh, welcome message. Sure. Okay. Okay. Cat. Okay, that'll be interesting to find out what that is. Looks like some kind of potential hash there. At users, do that at users. At users. Our users, be careful with the keys, find them in yourname.zip. Okay. Passwords are the old ones, regards root. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. So looks like it's some kind of RSA key for SSH purposes. So if we can unzip this file, then we can use the RSA key to log into the box as that particular user. Okay, so as it says zip, we might have to use ft zip to John, I think it is. So sudo zip to John. Here we go. How did I do this before? Right, back in a sec. Okay. Okay, let's sort out our zip to John. So zip, sudo, you need to do sudo first. Sudo zip to John. We select our file. We're going to go Tom, because I know Tom works. Where is he? Tom.zip. And output that file to. No. I'll just do it. Okay. Carly. There we go. Yep. Okay. Dash ID underscore RSA. Okay. Perfect. So now we should have an ID RSA in there. Okay. So at this point, what you want to do is you want to crack the hash. So if you do sudo John ID underscore RSA, use the default word list for John. Press enter. You'll crack the password. I put mine in the hash earlier on, so mine will come out something like that. Now, for some reason my John isn't working. I don't know why. This is the third time I've done this, and this is not good. But the first time I ran it, it came out with some results. So we'll proceed with those results. If yours isn't working, I don't know why it's not working. You have to fix it. But the passwords we're looking for are that one there, Ayuba, and that is for Tom. Okay. I'll unzip the password for you, and then we'll SSH. Use ID RSA. Where is it? ID. Yep. Then Tom. Dash dot 0.0 dot 2.9. RSA. Yep. Okay. Boom. Okay. We are in as Tom. Okay. I want to do Catherine as well, so we create another split terminal over here. So. Let's do td phone hub. cd unbox this, and then cd 10 again. cd Catherine. Yep, and do the same as we did a minute ago. ssh dash I drsa Catherine. Yeah, I spelled that right. Catherine. Catherine. At 10.0.2.9. Okay. It would seem that Catherine ID RSA's key is of no value. Okay. That's fine. Right, if I can SU to Catherine over here. SU Catherine. Yeah, it's Catherine. Okay, yeah, so it looks like only Tom is of any use to us over here. So start enumerating the system, but nothing in there, /LA. Okay, got a few more interesting things in there. So first of all, let's do have a look at the bash history, look at Tom's history. Okay, seems to have a bit of a funny shell going on, so let's upgrade our shell. Python. So if you just tap into Google, upgrade Python, upgrade my shell, something like that, we'll come up with this. I'll put this link in the description for you. Right. So forgive me for this. So, yep. No, wrong one. Right out loud. Let's go back to here. Copy. Go back to our box. So we should have a proper shell now. Yeah, we have a proper working shell now. Okay, so let's go back to what we were doing before. So ls-la, and it'll be cat.bash history. So history, come on. History. Okay, I've had a look through here before. These are all my commands that I'm rooting around. So that isn't actually anything interesting in there. That was blank when I looked. Okay, and then we go back to what else we have here. So, okay, MySQL history, that might be interesting. So cat.MySQL history. Okay, so show databases, quit, and then create a database called support. Okay, message showed an error, so it's done it again. Then use support, create a table of users. So he's in database support and he's created a table called users. I was asking it to show tables, so he would see a table called users. Select, so this is done online. I think this is some sort of encoding, that's a space. So select all from support, show tables, so we should see user. Select all from support, so again, you should see user. Insert into support, user Tom, this and that. That could be anything. So if we get that up, I've already put it in here. Maybe clear, that's a potential parser for us. Then if we go back to ls-la, work down, okay, sudo as admin is successful, so okay. Let's try and sudo as something then. Sudo s, okay. Tried it iuber, that was going to work, it'd be too easy. Nope, didn't work. Okay, let's try a new password. Put that in. Did it work? Oh, my God's not like me today. Copy selection. Come on, paste. Oh, you mother. What is going on? My mouse dying or something. Ah, okay, I've been pasting in as well. We've got 1,000 copies of that in there now. Okay, I managed to put it in there now. Great. Oh, goodness sake. I know it works. Sudo su, so xx11 yy22 exclamation mark, enter, boom. Right, who are root? Finally, thank you. So see if there's a flag. There is no flag then. Oh, for goodness sake, I've got to upgrade shell as well. Okay, now we've upgraded the shell again. cd root ls flag cat flag funbox 2. Woohoo! Right, thanks for watching. I'm sorry I made so many mistakes and it was yeah, sorry about that. Okay, well, have fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for bearing with me. Alright, thank you. Bye bye.